Well, and as Sheena mentioned, we were seeing very windy conditions throughout the area, especially down at the coast. Certainly a little bit of an issue if you were out and about for a long time today doing any shopping outdoors, as you could feel kind of the chill in the air, that raw wind with those feel-like temperatures, as I mentioned earlier, only in the lower 30s throughout the day today. And with that, we're continuing that colder trend as we head towards your Saturday. Looking outside right now in downtown Providence, winds not overly gusty right now. Further inland down at the coast, a little bit breezier, and any wind gusts we're seeing overnight and into early Saturday will start to diminish towards the second half of the day. Temperatures right now already falling through the 30s at this hour. 34 in Smithfield, Providence at 36 down towards the coast. We're also at 36 in Newport. Out in New Bedford at 36 degrees as well. So again, as we continue on throughout the night tonight, another cold one out there, upper 20s for your lows. It's going to be breezy and cold once again on Saturday with highs only around 40 degrees, but staying dry. Some changes on the way, though, in the coming days. So we are tracking two separate systems, one later in the day on Sunday, bringing a round of rain, some steadier rain towards the evening. That's a quicker moving system, though. Will dry out for Monday, and then potentially a more impactful system Tuesday into early Wednesday. We'll talk more about that in just a second. Wind gust forecast throughout the day tomorrow. Again, starting off a little bit windier, higher wind gusts around 25, maybe 30 miles an hour. As we continue on throughout the day, though, those wind gusts will start to diminish below 15 miles an hour or so as we head towards the evening. So some relief in that department, at least on the way. Satellite and radar, high pressure will build in from the southwest here, keeping things nice and dry for tomorrow. But here's our next system that we're tracking, continuing to trek across parts of the Midwest here. That's expected to bring some rain to the area by the second half of the day on Sunday. And let's take a look ahead a little bit here. So throughout the day tomorrow, Saturday, very quiet outside of the chilly and breezy conditions that we've been seeing here, but plenty of sunshine. As we head towards the late evening, clouds will start to build back in as we ahead of this next system. As we're moving on throughout the morning and afternoon, we'll start to see light showers building in afternoon time or so, with steadier rain moving through, maybe even some downpours towards the evening. But this is a very quick moving system. Already by around 9-10 o'clock, we're much drier through a majority of our area. Looking further ahead now, Tuesday into Wednesday, we're tracking a potentially impactful coastal storm. Now the models have kind of gone back and forth on what precipitation type we'll see. We'll have some snowfall accumulations, a little bit of a mix or rainfall, as well as the exact tracks. Keep checking in with us as we're going to be closely monitoring how those models develop and the consensus on that system in the coming days. Saturday morning, bright and cold. Not too many improvements by the second half of the day. Still very chilly out there with those highs right around 40 degrees, pretty similar to what we saw throughout the day today. And then again, changes on the way for the end of the weekend, milder with highs around 50, but then we're introducing that chance for showers. A little bit of a break Monday before we are monitoring or continuing to monitor that more impactful storm for Tuesday. So a lot coming up in the next few days.
We'll keep our eye on that. Thanks so much. Now in sports, the Patriots have a lot to be thankful for